Hey Vsauce, Toby here. Greenhouse gases are great for the planet. Or are they? Well, some amounts of greenhouse gases are good for our planet since they trap heat, and without them, the entire Earth would be frozen.
The issue arises with anthropogenic greenhouse gases. These are gases that originate from human activities like livestock such as cows, burning fossil fuels, and transportation like cars and planes. When these greenhouse gases are released into our atmosphere, they trap heat like a big blanket.
When the sun sends Earth light, or heat, in the form of shortwave solar radiation, this light is absorbed into the Earth and bounced back as infrared radiation. This radiation can get trapped in our atmosphere by these greenhouse gases, therefore heating up Earth.
There are many kinds of greenhouse gases in our atmosphere, though I wonder, what kinds really are they?
I'm glad you asked. Starting with the jolly old natural ones, we have water vapor. Water vapor gets sent up into the atmosphere when water gets evaporated by the sun. Next up is carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide gets sent to our atmosphere naturally when forest fires happen. Burning hundreds of thousands of trees releases carbon dioxide that's stored within the trees into our atmosphere.
Another notable greenhouse gas that occurs naturally is methane. The most prominent way that methane enters our atmosphere is through livestock, specifically cows. When cows eat, they eventually have to expel gas, and when this happens, it releases methane. The final natural greenhouse gas we'll mention is nitrous oxide. Nitrous oxide is primarily released through activities in agriculture because of the amount of it stored in things like fertilizers.
An interesting fact is that all these greenhouse gases we just mentioned are actually also anthropogenic ones, except for water vapor. The four primary anthropogenic greenhouse gases consist of CO2, methane, nitrous oxide, and a new one being halocarbons. Halocarbons are organic compounds containing carbon and at least one or more halogen atom. Halogens are released through fugitive emissions, like when your fridge or air conditioning unit leaks. So what's so terrible about these greenhouse gases? Well, as we said previously, they trap heat in our atmosphere, which causes climate change. But what's so terrible about climate change?
Well, it's pretty bad. For starters, it impacts both the terrestrial and aquatic environs on our planet. To name some consequences on our aquatic environs, we'll start with the acidification of the ocean. As carbon dioxide builds in the atmosphere, our oceans then absorb more, decreasing our pH levels.
And as climate change affects the terrestrial environment, some parts of the world get extreme droughts, while some parts get extreme flooding.
This seems like a pretty serious problem. What are the world's governments doing to help us?
Well, not much. In 2017, Trump backed out of the Paris Agreement. Brazil continues to cut down the rainforest, and many underdeveloped countries are forced to use fossil fuels to try to catch up. But it's not all bad. Some countries, such as Sweden, are now using 98% renewable energy. And in 2015, 195 different countries all came together to sign the Paris Agreement, which states that they will limit their warming to 2 degrees pre-industrial levels.
Even Canada has plans to use more renewable energy. They plan to have net zero emissions by 2050 and reduce emissions by 40% by 2030.
Well, it's not all up to the government. What can we as people do to help? Well, to start, we can try by using our legs instead of driving everywhere. And if that's not applicable, try using public transportation.
For example, you could change your diet. Try eating less processed foods and buy some more locally grown food.
Lastly, try using a little less AI. It uses a lot of energy after all.
In conclusion, greenhouse gases are good until they aren't. They're needed to survive, but too many will kill us all.